like if you look at this finance domain, SCM domain, and human resource management domain. So in that domain, some guys are financial consultant, like commerce guys can understand what is trial balance, what is journal entry, what is purchase order. So their domain is to on the account side, fixed asset, cash management, profit and loss, debit, credit, inventory, accounting entries. So this is called domain. So functional consultant, those who become oracle functional consultant, they must be having domain knowledge of accounts and finance. So they will become fusion financial consultant, right? And if supply chain management, those are like, how to manage the suppliers, purchase order, inventory, manufacturing, bill of material, item structure, inventory transfer. So these are the supply chain management consultant. They know how the industry works, how what are the business process involved in. So they become Oracle SCM consultant. And when I say technical consultant, like um, in Oracle Fusion, there are two technical consultants. One is the person who works on BI reports, dashboards, writing the queries to fetch the report outputs. Reports are everywhere in any ERP. In finance, we need lots of reports like vendor report, aging report, data's report, right? Item master report, fixed asset register report. How you're going to get that report? With the help of technical. What technical will do? Technical will write an SQL query on the basic tables. Like technical will write, okay, what the requirement? I want to have list of purchase order raised by the supplier in this last 2 months. So we're going to write a query, SQL select query on the tables mentioned for purchase order in the background. Select star from purchase order table where these and that. So he will write a query. He will create a XML page, whether you want the output in XML page, you want the output in Word document, you want the output in Excel format. He will develop that things in a query format, and whenever you run the program, you will get the output. And technician can also design the page. He can also he can also develop the integration between two applications. Like there is another ERP, and you want to have sales order information coming from other ERP to your Oracle cloud. So how you are going to integrate the third party? So the technical build a query integration between the two applications so that they can talk in inward and outward. So that's called technical consultant. Hope it's clear my your doubt.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So there is a huge demand for functional consultant. Those are good in, whenever you start implementation. We recently went to the client side, and there most of the requirement giving guys are CFOs, chartered accountants, financials, directors, and they use their terms, their financial terms, not Oracle terms. So we are the consultant. We know Oracle terms, and we know finance terms. So they will say, no, we want our profit and loss to be generated every month, and we want to have column in such and such format. So we understand the requirement. We prepare the document to we prepare the document, and technical document what the client is expecting. We call it business requirement document. We document the requirement in our language, in English, and simple to understand. And then we go back to the technical team. See guys, now develop a query. Can you have a debit side here? Can you have a credit side here? Can you have liability on the left side, asset on the right side, blah blah blah. I want to have calculation. Can you sum this and that? So technical, based on our input, they write a query, and we try to configure that things what is requested in the application. So the functional consultant take the requirement, configure the application as per the requirement, business requirement, whatever business group they have, how many legal entities have, what are the chart of accounts they have. We do the configuration setup part, front end configuration setup things, and the technical team help us to get the desired output in a report format, dashboards, integrations, what we call personalization, customization of forms. If someone is saying, I want to have something here, I want form A 1 2 3 4 5 additional details for my CFO number. So recently we have customized the workflow. Oracle is having very simple workflow. If someone is uploading the journal, it should go to his supervisor, right? Simple. But Out of the box, client wants, if anyone is entering the journal, if amount is more than 0.25 million, it should get automatically approved. If amount of journal is going more than 0.25, it should go for two level of approvals. So both the level of approver should approve. If one approve, it should get automatically posted. If amount is more than 1 million, it should go for the third one. So how are you going to do that? It's only the technical consultant with the help of functional consultant can design the workflow in such a way that you can achieve the requirement. Even in AP invoices, there is approval mechanism. If any AP invoice should first get approved, then only you can pay to have a security. Or else, what happen? Anyone will create his own supplier. He can put the invoice of 1 lakh and he can transfer to his bank account. So there is no validation and restriction. So you have to customize the application according to your security compliances, SOX compliances, audit compliances. So approval AP invoices, every invoice which is created manually should go to supervisor for approval. Supervisor will get notification. He will get the PO number. He will get the invoice number. Who raised it? Why raised it? He'll ask for the. Can you attach the document and justification? He will see the justification. He will say approve. Then only the finance guy will pay for the invoices. So the technical teams are involved in designing the workflows, customizing the notifications. So the functional technical combinations makes the implementation good and achieve the requirement what the client was expecting. Most of the ERPs are very basic features, but how to configure that through the functional and technical expertise, that gives the client what they desire. That's they involve the technical IT consulting like us to come, and they buy the software from Oracle. They hire us to as a Oracle expert. So we suggest them this is the best practice, this is how we can achieve it. So that's the combination works. And if in case any of the things are not working properly, we fight with Oracle. See, these are things are not working properly. We raise an Oracle service request. We ask them why the process are so slow. I went to one of the UK client in 2017, where for the tube lines company, there is a local what we call tube lines railways network government entity. They were facing some problem with their month-end closing, create accounting, and GRNI goods received note process, and they were facing lots of problem there. But they're not sure what to do and what and who to raise this. They hire us, and I went there. I have analyzed the system properly as an Oracle expert to give them the solution. Then I realized and I found that there are some problem with some process which is impacting their day-to-day activity. I raise this concern with Oracle support. They come on Oracle support on OWC session, and then they identify that there are some problem with their application, and then they fix it because it in on-premises application. So they are not aware what's going on. So on-premises application, they provided some patches. We applied those patches. So the things earlier were taking 8 hours, it processed within a 15 to 20 minutes. So this is how it works. Now with the help of Oracle Cloud, if I say that these are problem, they can easily access your URL. They can put into the analyzer, diagnostic analyzer. They run the analyzer backend in the background. They get the dashboards. They found, oh, okay, there is a problem. They try to fix it, and they will say, okay, now check. So it saves lots of time. So the things is getting so quick and processing so quickly is only because of that quantum computing working at the backend, which processing everything so quickly. So the life of a business client, the consulting company gets easy. Hope it's clear too.
It's very clear. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Uh,
Okay, so these are the things uh, with the cloud application. Any more questions you have? I can take for 5 minutes, and would like to take break.
So basically, in order to implement Oracle in a company, what is the
not
minimum
telling us.
requirement,
Wait,
like number of
won't
customers or employees, or the intake, like the capital investment,
Budget. There are lots of
budget,
ERPs in a
budget
market.
matters.
There are lots of ERPs in a market available. Like, see, the big small companies can have Tally ERP. They can achieve
Yes.
all the things on Tally. But if you are having multi-organization structure, you're having business in so many countries, and you want to integrate everything in one place, you want to have all the modules, all the business process in one place. You go for either SAP, you go for either Oracle HANA, SAP HANA, or Oracle ERP. On-premises ERP is lesser than the cloud ERP. Cloud is costlier. And there is one more ERP I see nowadays in the Middle East and UAE, Dubai. NetSuite is Oracle low budget mid-level ERP, which is less costlier than the cloud one. So people go for NetSuite ERP. So NetSuite ERP is lesser than. And Oracle, Oracle is very smart. If they are in Middle East, they see who is the client, and based on that they prepare the bundles. You know, no, this is the costly. This module cost you this module cost you. So they are very smart in business.